What's up, my fellow YouTubers? So, you may or may not know about this um, lost gem. And I say lost because I didn't know about it. And the only reason why I knew about it is because now they have, I'm a collector of movies. I have the physical movies. I have Hannibal actually somewhere, yeah, on VHS, like literally right there. Uh, but now that I get the Xbox Series S, I don't even use anything CD anymore. I still have the Xbox One. I could technically, put it in a CD, a DVD, but I don't use them anymore. So that being said, I've been collecting movies digitally, on the movies and TV, and they had a deal where you could get Hannibal and Silence of the Lambs for like really cheap. I think it was $10, and I was like, all right, cool. And then I was like, oh man, they didn't have Red Dragon on sale, so for whatever reason, I Googled how many Hannibal movies are there or something like that. I forgot why I did it. Well, the reason why is because I was collecting the series itself, right? So I was like, I Googled the Hannibal and they were talking about the different series. Now I was familiar with the Netflix one, and that I didn't like the guy that played Hannibal. I thought any more than I liked the original Red Dragon Hannibal guy. They lacked the charisma that Anthony Hopkins had. They lacked that, like, almost kind of like, I would say like the Tony Soprano type of thing, where he's funny, he's witty, but he can kill you, right? Um, Anthony Hopkins had a way of portraying him as like, okay, he's intelligent, he's a psychiatrist, he's a cook, he's funny, he's witty, he's a type that can get inside your head because he's a psychiatrist. But guess what? He also wants to eat you, right? He can bite you. You almost feel it from the other side of the camera, right? So in doing my research, they talked about Clarice, which came out in 2021, and I was like, wow, all right, I did not know about Clarice. And I talked with one of my coworkers, friends at work. They didn't know about Clarice. So Clarice takes place after Silence of the Lambs, obviously before Hannibal, where she's still an FBI agent, but she's dealing with PTSD from what she went through with Wild Bill, and Wild Bill's daughter is in it from the movie, right? So she's all fucked up because of what he did to her, and her mother's in the movie, and it has shades of like, movies with PTSD, movies with serial killers, but there's a twist to it. I thought it would be about her hunting down other serial killers, and that's exactly what. And this is again a spoiler alert. Okay, if you don't want it to be spoiled, okay, just pause it right now, stop it right now, whatever. But basically, it leads you to believe that she's hunting other serial killers, right? And all this time she's dealing with PTSD. She's seeing a psychiatrist for it, this and that, and it's interfering with her work, right? She's getting overly mad at things that normally wouldn't piss people off. She's having flashbacks. At the same time, she's getting into situations that don't make it any better, right? People trap her in situations, and just like Criminal Minds, right? The FBI comes at the last moment, gets her out of it, but then she gets even more fucked up than she ever was. This lady does good though at playing the Jodie Foster, filling her shoes. I got to say that though, she has the accent, she has the look. I almost thought it was her. Great job on her part, but nobody could replace Anthony Hopkins. And that being said, Anthony Hopkins or Hannibal is not even in this and doesn't need to be, because it's about her adventure after her ordeal with that. So, but the actual show is like 13 episodes, and it leads you to believe that she's hunting serial killers again, but it's not. It's a ring of people that are doing bad stuff, but it's political. So there's people that she knows that did stuff, but they're also tied to other people that are big and don't want to do anything because they have leverage on them. And it reminds me of like Criminal Minds, more like where somebody's got somebody else by the balls that's big and they can't do nothing. But Clarice sees everything and they see that she sees it, so that's why she's the target. And if you're a fan of the Hannibal series, you'll definitely like it. It's $20. Who knows if it'll go on sale or not? But I definitely dug it. If you like, like Silence of the Lambs and shit like that, you'll definitely like it. Although You might be slightly disappointed because it's not quite about what you expect it to be, which is serial killers, right? It's more FBI and political, but it still has that goodness of tying it to the Silence of the Lambs. You know what I mean? The PTSD of what she went through, the daughter, what happens to that, the mother, the mother of Wild Bill, stuff like that. It gets emotional actually, so it's pretty good though. If you liked it, let me know in the comments, or if you didn't know about it, now you do. That's pretty cool that hey, that I told you about it, because now you know, right? Now it's a pretty cool thing to have. And I don't know. I've got just about every platform except for Netflix, and I couldn't find it on any platform. The only place I was able to buy it was the Microsoft Store, but I'm sure it's available on Amazon too. But like I said, I'm adding to my collection of movies to make it digital, just so I could stream it instead of physically having to put a disc in that scratches or skips, or you have to watch the previews first, right? Remember those days? Oh my God, right? No, times have evolved, right? I just want to be able to play it. Boom, that's it, right? And this is one of my collections, and I will be getting into more reviews because I'm a huge movie addict, right? All right, cool. Peace out, my fellow YouTubers.